What's going on, everyone? It's Noah from Snapzilla on a pretty slow Thursday morning on February the 22nd. And first off, I gotta beef real quick. I do not have a Southern Texas accent. Nothing against Texas accent, but I don't know. I guess I don't consider myself having much of an accent. Besides, I tend to mumble a little bit when I'm talking and playing at the same time. But this is not a Texas accent. I'm from the Midwest, so just wanted to get that straight. Anyways, I'm doing a quick snapshot on a game called Endless Winter by, who's it by? Developed by DarkSun, and it's published under Lemon Jam Games. It came out yesterday on the 21st, and originally I thought it was a racing game. It ended up kind of being more of an avoidance game, I guess you could say, but with vehicles, which of course I love anything with racing or cars in it for some reason. That doesn't mean that I like NASCAR or that I'm Southern in any way. I just like racing games. Anyways, I'll do a quick snapshot of it. I will... I'll start over, I guess. If I can. Yeah. Alright. The translation in the game is a little off here and there. It's not horrible, but just a heads up. You start off with a handful. Well, you start off with the first car, the red car, which has no skill. And there's, a handful, 10 I think. Each vehicle you unlock has different abilities. But all you're doing right now is, well, all I'm doing right now is driving. You can't hit, what's odd about this, I guess it's kind of tough to describe, but you can't hit the snow. See, watch. You hit the snow, you hit the white, and that's it. It kind of goes over in the story about the engine freezing up or something like that. You can hit anything else, and it doesn't affect the vehicle. But you hit snow, and it's game over. Which, right now it's fairly easy. I'm using the on-screen virtual stick. There is a tilt option. It's really tough with that. I've never been a fan of tilt anyways, but... And there's a kind of a cool little story going along with it. Your couriers, whatever. And you gotta deliver packages. Now this type of white, this is like ice. You can't stop on this. You're constantly moving. Once you hit regular pavement, you can stop, move all around. But once you hit this ice, you're at a constant motion, so things start getting tricky. Later on, there's even a really slick ice where you can't even maneuver at all. But the further you progress, you can see how it's like one of those tracing games where you're just trying not to touch the sides. I will say, I wish there was a map in this game, because it's kind of easy to get yourself lost. Plus, there's a lot of exploring to find different pieces of this diary and parts to unlock your car. These little shops right here where your save points are. Yeah, here you can't maneuver your car at all. It just goes. So it kind of makes the game more, I don't know, puzzly, I guess. Yes, that's a word. I just think it's kind of unique how they did it with vehicles. They could have easily did it with anything. Things get... I haven't got super far, but things started really getting tricky. Especially once you start hitting jump pads and you can't control your vehicle any. You're kind of a passenger at that point. I mean, I'm making it kind of look easy right now because I've been here before, but... And I die as soon as I say that. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I am really screwing up now. Jesus. The game, this isn't even really the tough part. I think the only downside right now is, well, first off, it's a pretty hefty file size. I'll check in a minute, but it's like 600-700 megs, so it's a lot nowadays, especially, you know, if you're, damn it, if you're trying to save space. I mean, most of us have tons of games on our devices, and this is the other part. Okay, good, I'm glad it popped up. There is no way to exit out of the free revive kits. You have to claim it, and the ad pops up, and you can click the arrows up in the corner to exit out, and it made me look like shit again. Last time it was, it just kept repeating itself over and over to where it forced me to watch the ad. So it must have been a glitch, I suppose. I want to at least get past this part so I can show you. Once you start jumping. And of course. Yeah, like right now I can't stop my vehicle, so you're kind of waiting for these blocks to move up. I am really screwing up while I'm talking here. The little drill bits up in the upper left corner underneath my character, those are revives. You can get them by watching ads. Those will return you right where you left off, right where you died, instead of going back to a checkpoint. Also, I didn't mention the bottom right hand side of the screen is kind of like a turbo boost for at least this vehicle. Every vehicle has something a little different. That's where I wish there was a map, because you kind of get turned around in the game and not end up hitting dead ends. But like I said, anywhere on this ice right here, I'm in constant motion. You can't stop until you hit dry pavement. So I will leave it about there. I think I'm hitting about the 10-minute mark. What else is there? You can record. You can, here's your broken diaries and letters. It's kind of a little fetch quest, I guess. But let me check here. The game is 644 megabytes. It's, like I said, it's a pretty big file size. Is it worth picking up? Yeah, I'd say so. The in-app purchases are just for them revives. There's not too many ads. Every so often it'll pop up. They actually did a fairly decent job with not making it too free to play. The game's on the App Store right now. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll put the link to this week's Snap Roundup. It'll be under Wednesday's games. By the way, before I sign out, I'm not from Texas, Michigan.